Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum dritten Part des WWE2K20 Showcase hier auf Gaming Paradise 9046. Ja Leute, nachdem wir das im letzten Part das Fatal 4-Way Match der 4 Horsewomen hatten, sind wir nun beim 22. August 2015 angelangt, bei einem Singles Match zwischen Bayley und Sasha Banks. Ja gut Leute, quatschen wir nicht lange und rein ins Match. Viel Spaß damit.
Superstars noticing how I handle myself in the ring. You'd hear rumors like, now we got everyone's attention. At around the same time, the Give Divas a Chance hashtag really took off. There was a match on Raw, Paige and Emma versus the Bella Twins, and it only lasted around 30 seconds.
Everyone's been talking about the hashtag Give Divas a Chance.
The WWE Universe, who had been watching not just WWE's women's division in action, but now also people like us and NXT. They knew that we were capable of more.
It is my honor to introduce to you tonight's first main event for the NXT Women's Championship.
This ladder match is why our women are co-main eventing tonight.
Bayley and I were scheduled to compete for the NXT Women's Championship. And we were willing to do whatever it took to beat each other, no matter how long it lasted, no matter how intense it got. And I wasn't going to let an opportunity like that slip away.
All eyes were on us. The world asked WWE to give us a chance, and now we got it. And I wasn't going to waste it. I had to win. But you gotta say, one of the best matches in NXT history.
The first of two main events here in Brooklyn. A few moments ago, Stephanie McMahon said she wanted a revolution, and that revolution started here at NXT.
The revolution being spearheaded by the likes of Sasha Banks and Bayley. Extraordinary women who give it their all and leave everything in that ring night after night.
I have to echo the sentiments of Triple H from earlier today. We don't put our women in the main event. Our women are the main event.
The title's on the line. NXT Women's Championship. The boss, Sasha Banks, versus the ultimate underdog, Bayley.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Bleib liegen, Sascha.
What a forearm. Right across the back.
Not what you were looking for. Gesagt.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Bayley's setting a very good pace now. She's got the skill to go on runs. Now we'll see if she has the stamina.
Remember, Bayley had to go through Charlotte and Becky Lynch to become the #1 contender.
Sasha Banks telling Bayley, you're just not good enough. That Becky Lynch and Charlotte were threats. You are not a threat.
Hey, that's just more fuel for Bayley's fire. There's only so many times you can take being mislabeled and misjudged and not being taken seriously. Believe me, Bayley's had enough.
I agree. I mean, come on. You defeat women of Charlotte and Becky's caliber and still don't receive the respect of the champion? It should dig at Bayley. I completely understand.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
Sasha finding herself in trouble here. Her championship is in jeopardy.
If you think there's a snowball's chance that she's going to lose the title in the biggest night ever in NXT, you are out of your mind.
I think there's more than a snowball's chance. There's a huge possibility that Bayley realizes her dream.
With a Bayleyplex. Carefully measured knee drop. with a knee to the eye socket.
Bayley has her inner sights.
Do you guys honestly believe the NXT Universe wants...
Oh, here it comes! Belly to belly! The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
Oh, man, Sasha Banks is in trouble now.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. When you look at this, it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one. That's a good way to make your presence felt.
But this kind of
Quick pin attempt here. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt. Byron, where do you think this unrelenting hatred Sasha Banks has for Bayley comes from?
I honestly believe that Sasha Banks sees a bit of herself in Bayley. Because when Sasha first came here, she was that girl, that innocent girl who wanted to do the right thing, was happy with a handshake and a
Okay. I'm going to cut you off here because you're delusional. There is no way that Sasha Banks sees any of Bayley in herself. Sasha was born to be the boss, born to be the best. She is revolutionizing the game and doesn't have time for...
And this incredible match continues. Bayley driven into the corner.
Bayley's certainly bringing the best that she's got, but it's just not enough to take down the boss.
The boss is so confident in her element right now, and Bayley's taking the brunt of it.
Bayley starting to fire up. Bayley showing some life. Banks face first off the turnbuckle.
Where the hell is this even
Okay,
coming from?
Rennestone-Konzert.
Bayley, an incredible resilience being shown here.
Bayley's got Banks hung up in the tree of woe.
This could be Bayley's moment.
Look out, boss.
Momentum switching in this match.
Banks is down.
This has got to be it.
Cover for Bayley and a kick out.
Oh, thought I had a heart attack there.
Bei 1 direkt.
Up goes Bayley.
All the way from the top rope. Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
Clothesline over.
Ja, kurz mal was nachschauen.
The top rope. All the way to the floor.
Das kriege ich hin.
Tattooed with a double axe handle.
Bayley is going up yet again.
Wo war jetzt der Fehler?
Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal.
Fuck.
Horse forearm draped across the middle row.
Up the turnbuckle goes Bayley. Up the turnbuckle goes Bayley. Up goes Bayley. Up goes Bayley.
Dass sich mir daraus
Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
But Sasha Banks pulls off the counter.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
reversal by Bayley.
Bayley in full control here.
Oh, and Bayley with a suplex.
Okay. Verdammte Kacke.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Hurricanrana. Up goes Bayley. All the way for the top. Oh, what a splash! This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so.
Taking it to the midsection.
Geht doch.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
Was für ein Ding? Okay.
Oh, now it's the boss with a little smack talk. Look at this.
She better have a good reason for this.
In a bad way here, guys. Bayley sends her opponent outside the ring.
Ja, weiß
The
jetzt.
Hugger has her in her sights.
Das sieht so aus.
Oh,
Jawohl.
baseball slide.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Bayley is really applying pressure now, guys.
Schönes Ding.
Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Nochmal. Boom. Ringschand. Nein.
Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
Back in from the floor.
Okay, das war
To
dumm.
the gun. Uh-oh, here it is.
Bankrupt. This could be it. Cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
Gonna take more than that.
A quick reversal by Bayley. Whoa, it's another reversal. Meteora. Sasha Banks on the... And Sasha with the back step, flipping her over. Here it comes.
Sasha looking to put this thing away.
Back statement is in. Sasha cranking on it with everything.
Amazing.
And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind. She works her way out of that one.
She's still got a bit of an uphill climb here, though. These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
An incredible sight to see.
Stomping away.
Here comes Sasha. Boss time.
Now let's just hope Banks has enough stamina to pull through.
Look at this.
Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Sasha Banks got her there. Oh, man. Gosh, why? Ooh, vicious kick. Sasha striking right to the kidney.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley.
Ja, geht doch Bomben auf die falschen Knöpfe.
Bayley's got her hooked.
Nice suplex. Grace float over into the... Here we go for the win. I don't know how she keeps kicking out.
Not quite.
Bayley on the offensive.
look at Bayley and Sasha. This has been one hell of a match. Bayley went for the elbow. Sasha hung on.
Once again to the injured hand. Brilliant strategy by Banks. Just a clear bullseye for the champ to capitalize on.
Well, this is the beginning of the end for the huggable one. Look at this ruthlessness from Banks. Yeah, but that's why Sasha Banks is known as the boss. Taking over here.
Poor Bayley, this is such a bad situation for her right now. Sasha just focusing on that injured hand.
A terrible situation.
There is no feasible way for Bayley to win a fight with one hand against Sasha Banks.
I wouldn't discount Bayley just yet, Greg. I mean, yeah, she's in a bit of trouble right now. She's still got fight in her.
Your eyes working okay, Renee? Now is the time to start discounting Bayley. She's done.
Warten wir mal ab. Das hat wehgetan.
This is bad news for Bayley.
Banks just taking her time. Sasha Banks now just torturing and attacking her. Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know how Bayley's going to come back from this one. Her hand's done. Imagine what that's going to do to the rest of your body.
Bayley in serious trouble. And now, what is Banks? Unfortunately, the feel-good story will not have a happy ending.
Oh, my God, she made a broken hand.
Das war übel.
Relentless assault by Banks.
I have never seen the champ this aggressive, this ruthless.
Bayley is in trouble. Bayley is hurt.
The official's thinking about stopping this one with good reason.
I don't know how Bayley can come back right now. I mean, you can't gain any momentum after that. Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
What a move. Würde ich gerne machen, wenn ich mal wieder im Reich der Lebenden bin.
Oh, mat slam with some attitude.
Back now inside the ring.
Gotta find a way to get out of this. Crashing down the hard way.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Oh, what a drop kick.
Das ist scheiße. Wahrscheinlich.
Face crusher.
Oh, right to the midsection.
Sasha Banks is moving the momentum to her corner. The boss is giving some serious orders right now.
Bayley on the offensive. Clothesline.
Muss ich in der Ecke sein oder sie? Ach, sie muss in der Ecke sein, alles klar.
Defenseless in the corner now. Monkey flip. And there's the reversal from Sasha.
Okay.
Banks. Thing of beauty from Sasha.
The boss looking to end it. The boss looking to end this.
Big statement. Oh, Bayley's dreams about to end here in this match. Can she hang on? Can she hold on?
Look at that. She escapes. Talk about coming up clutch, guys.
Look at this. Bayley, what a right hand.
And there's more to come. And down.
Ein sehr spannendes Match, würde ich behaupten.
opposite on the torso here.
An attack like this will really leave you gasping for air.
Bayley sends her opponent outside the ring.
If the Hugger has her in her sights.
Boom! Baseball slide right through the corner.
Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Back in from the floor. Banks is showing everyone who the boss in the WWE is. Wow, Corey, what do you think of this decision?
I like it a lot, Cole. She clearly wants to inflict even more.
Bayley's got it hooked.
Bayley to belly! The title might change hands. Let's see if it's really over.
Look at this.
Okay, guter Konter.
From behind. Ouch.
Oh, she knows that one works.
Luthez press.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Taking it to her midsection yet again.
How she's absorbing this punishment is beyond me.
Jetzt erstmal wieder Kraft auftanken. Oder Move auf den
But
Starter.
Sasha Banks pulls off the counter. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Shiny Sting.
Well measured.
What's this? Down. The Chinoku driver. And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are...
Bayley, what's she looking for here?
And there's a corner exploder suplex.
Das sollte machbar sein.
Here it comes, looking for the Bayley to belly. Sasha Banks sinking down her
Back.
Banks rolls through, shoulders down. Oh! Trying to hang on. Great counter by Banks. Oh! Face first. Sasha.
This has got to be it. Can barely hang in there.
Banks statement.
This is where the fairy tale ends.
Is Bayley gonna tap?
Sasha Banks trying to snuff out the hopes and dreams of Bayley.
Oh, Sasha
Look
Banks
at
has
this.
none of it.
A ruthless bomb just stomping on the injured hand. Thanks for coming, Bayley. How the hell is Bayley still in this match?
Banks counters back to the center of the ring, but no!
Ist der den Bailey? Oh Gott.
Bayley with the Banks statement.
Locked in.
Can you imagine beating Sasha with her own finishing move, her own submission move?
We humiliate the boss.
Oh ja.
Sasha luckily makes it to the rope, forcing the break. The damage has been done.
Now, what's Bayley got to do now? What's the next move?
Okay, ist noch nicht vorbei. Okay.
Oh, here it comes!
That should do it right there. I thought that was it.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable. Now, trampling the opposition. Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky.
Well, it's not really my thing, but the crowd is loving Sasha's act.
Bayley on the offensive. There she goes, back in the ring now. Oh, Bayley planning her.
Bayley showing she's more than hugs. Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope she can sustain it.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Breaker.
Let's hope she didn't have a big lunch.
Suplex.
Ein Poison One ausführen.
Sasha Banks looking for approval like she always does.
Back suplex.
Ja, komm rein.
Scoop slam. Oh, look out.
Der tut nicht auf zu zählen.
Sent into the corner. A quick reversal by Bayley.
So, nochmal. Dreieck und Kreis drücken.
Bayley, what's she looking for here? Exploder! Gonna see a new champ!
Bayley is really applying pressure now, guys.
Nochmal. Okay, so einfach geht das
And
dann.
Bayley evades that one.
And here's Bayley. Bayley's got to be looking for something big
Geht
here.
auch.
What do you think she's thinking about doing here, Bayley?
I think
Anything she
she's
wants,
on
she's
Bailey
in
to
complete
win.
control. Oh my God, heading up top.
I'm not sure I like what's about to happen here. Bayley has got something crazy in mind.
I kind of love it.
Hat gesessen.
Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Jetzt sollte das Match aber gleich vorbei sein. Das ist awesome. Ja, da sagt die Crowd was. Aber die Ladies können nicht nur gut aussehen.
Bayley's got it hooked.
Bayley! The title might change hands. She certainly looked to be in trouble
Ja
with
doch,
me.
sollte Pin scheißen.
That's gotta be it. 2. Bayley's done it. Bayley's done it.
Ja, geht doch. Hätte besser ausgesehen, wenn ich das vorher gelesen hätte. Müsste aber eher reagieren. Boom. Der Move hätte sie eigentlich schon töten müssen. Und dann mal das Finish.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's Champion, Bayley.
The culmination of years of verbal abuse, being told you are just not good enough. Bayley shook everything off, stuck to her guns, and is now the new NXT Women's Champion.
The dream of an 11-year-old girl from San Jose, California, who's now established herself as the new boss of NXT, your new champion.
We found out what lengths Bayley was willing to
alle
go
Aufgaben
through
geschafft.
to achieve her dream.
Sieht man es nochmal.
was the night the four horsewomen were born. It made people sit up and pay attention. If you didn't know what we were capable of before that match, you sure knew afterward.
We have never seen something like that before. What a match!
That match didn't just change the way people looked at NXT. It changed the way they looked at women in WWE. Period.
And of course, once you've had that kind of success, you gotta repeat it. Nobody wants to be a one-hit wonder.
So we went ahead and proved it again in an Iron Man rematch at NXT TakeOver Respect.
He tapped out! He tapped out! These ladies raised the bar.
By now, the WWE Universe's reactions to our matches were undeniable. And that led to Sasha, Charlotte, and I getting bumped up to the main roster. We weren't just fighting for ourselves. We were part of a revolution.
Oh
We were
yes.
invited to SummerSlam for a 3-team elimination match, which was incredible. Not just a match, but being on such a big stage and thinking, okay, this is real. The women's revolution is in full swing.
But after the match, Becky and I had unfinished business with the Bella Twins. This is back when we were still partners. Becky and Charlotte were a great team. And they were best friends. That was back before I got wise. Anyway, we were still friends then, and we had to show the Bellas who were here to stay. And after we beat Nikki and Brie on SmackDown, the Bellas knew we were a force. I respected the Bellas and what they've done for the women's division, but I had my sights on the Divas Championship, and that meant I wasn't done with Nikki Bella. It was the era of the four horsewomen.
Take a look at the future of women's wrestling.
The Bellas just didn't know it yet. I knew that if I could take the championship from Nikki, I'd be the new face of the women's division. On the one hand, I'd be following in my father's footsteps, but I'd be doing it my way. I couldn't fail. Not with all of that on the line.
Ja Leute, damit endet dieser Part hier. Ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Abend und bedanke mich fürs Zusehen. Wir sehen uns bei der nächsten Folge von dem WWE Showcase von WWE2K20 wieder. Und zwar mit dem Match bei Night of Champions Charlotte gegen Nikki Bella. Haut rein, bis zum nächsten Mal und ciao.